Hello! Today we're going to talk about how you can create your All About Me collage poster in Word. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that we have Word open up on our computer. Then you want to save your document. Remember to save it in a location where you can find it later. The All About Me collage poster is about you. You're going to enter in pictures from your life or pictures that represent you, what you like to do. You can create it either in a landscape or a portrait orientation. I'm going to change mine to portrait. To do that, I'm going to come up here to the Layout tab. And right over here in the page setup, I have orientation. I'm going to click that. You can choose to leave yours in the portrait mode, or you can change it to landscape. We need to have word art for our name. So word art is just special text formatting. I'm going to come up here to my Home tab. Actually, I'm going to come to the Insert tab. And on the Insert tab, clear over here on the right, you have word art. And you have different word arts that you can choose from. Just pick one that you like that represents you. And you're going to enter in your name. You can leave it right there at the very top of the page. You can move it around someplace else. It's your collage. Put it wherever you would like to go. The next thing we need to do is insert at least 3 pictures and format them in some way. You also want to make it look good on your page. So to remember to insert a picture, we're going to come up to the Insert tab. And here's pictures. You can insert pictures from your computer or from stock images, your choice. I'm just going to choose something from the stock photos right now. And something that I like to do is collect rubber ducks. So I'm just going to choose this first one here, and I'm going to insert. And it's going to put it right where my little insertion point was. I need to resize my picture. I need to format it in some way. And then I'm going to take my wrap text. Because I want to move my picture around, I'm going to change my text wrapping to square. And that's going to allow me to click and drag and put my picture wherever I want to on my page. I need to insert at least 3 pictures. One of them needs to have the perspective shadow white formatting. So if I'm going to click on my ducks here and up here under my styles, I'm going to find the perspective shadow white to add that formatting to my picture there. I need to add another picture, and I need to make that a bevel perspective. So I'm going to come back up to my Insert tab, find a picture. Something else that I like to do is I like chocolate. So I'm going to find a picture of chocolate and insert it. Again, I'm going to change my wrap text to square so I can move it around on my page. I'm going to resize it. And this one I'm going to make the bevel perspective. So I'm going to come up here to my picture styles and find the bevel perspective. Make this a little bit smaller. I'm going to put it up here in this corner. And I'm going to add another picture. I'm going to come back up here to the Insert picture. And something else that I like is I like cats. Oh, here's a cat with a dog. Perfect. I'm going to insert. Again, I'm going to change my wrap text to square. I'm going to resize my picture, put it up somewhere so it looks good on my page, And I am just going to utilize this one with the square black frame. Whichever one you want is fine, just as long as you don't leave it just square. Okay, so you want to format in some way. You need at least one shape, so I'm going to come back up here to insert, and right here shapes. There's different shapes I could choose from. I really like this 16-point star down here. I'm just going to add it down here in this corner. I'm going to take this little point right here. I'm going to change the shape a little bit. I'm going to add some text to this. And I can format the text if I want to. I can select all the text, change the font to something different, make it a little larger, make my shape a little larger to fit my text. And then I'm going to come up here to wrap text, make it square, and I'm going to move this shape over here by my ducks, because ducks rule. We also need to add a text box. So up here on the Insert tab, over here I have text box. There are some text boxes that are already formatted. You can use one of those, or you can draw your own text box. Just choose whichever one you want. This one looks kind of fancy here. Click and I can drag it. I can resize it. And I can just put a quote or some information in here. I don't need the site source here. Just going to delete that. I'm going to hit the backspace. So I've got my little text box. It has a little affirmation in it that I like to think about. So I've got my collage. It's one page. I've changed it to landscape, or you can leave it portrait. I've used word art for my name. I have a text box with information in it, and it's formatted in some way. I have at least 3 pictures, and I have them formatted in 3 different ways. I have my shape with text. Make sure you use something other than Times New Roman for your text. I have 3 different font colors, and I'm keeping my page background white. So use your creativity, create your own collage, and make it all about you. When you have it finished, submit it in Blackboard for your grade.